Hey there, this is a small message I want to give to the 18 to 25-year-olds who are probably in their graduation, undergraduation and their post-graduation programs that they're doing. And this is regarding your career, because I read a fact somewhere and that really astonished me, and I really gave it a thought, and I said I should pass out a message with that thought. This is what I read. I read that on an average, a human being spends 80,000 hours at work. That is, on your job, you spend somewhere around 80,000 hours. That's like a lot of your life. And then I realized that how do we pick our jobs? We pick our jobs based on our education. Yes, that's right. So 22 years you study something and you get educated in something, maybe medicine, maybe engineering, maybe mass media, or maybe anything else. So you're getting educated for 22 years, and to be frank, you get educated for like 3, 4, 5 years on that particular field and not more than that. So you're spending 4 or 5 years, and then based on what you studied in these 4 or 5 years, you decide that okay, this is what my education is, so I'm going to pick up a job which focuses on this particular thing that I learned in my 4 or 5 years of my career, and now I'm going to give 80,000 hours of my life to it, whether or not I like it. Imagine you doing 80,000 hours of job on something you really don't like. Do you think this is the kind of life you wish to live? If you are a 22-year-old, if you are starting your career, let me tell you this, and let me put it very frankly. Education is one aspect of life, and most of us really pick our careers listening to people that okay, this is good, this has scope, that has scope, this does not have scope. Market is changing every 6 months. Things that did not have scope 10 years back had scope now. To pick your example, our parents had no clue about social media. Look at social media now, you cannot survive. The highest paying salaries come from social media platforms, and people are earning so much money out of working at social media, working on YouTube like I am doing right now. Things change and streams really pick up. What I am trying to tell you is, in this 4 or 5 years that you got educated in something, in this 6 years that you spent time in, there are certain skills that you learn. These skills could be communication. Probably you had this desire that you went into engineering, but then you were good at communication, so you decide to pick communication as a stream and build your career on communication because that is something you would like to do. Don't do things based just on your education. Do things based on your skills. You are starting new. This is the age you can take risk. You touch 28, 29, 30, and the scope of risk that you can take is really little. So stop really just bouncing that I'm an engineer and I need to get an engineering job. I'm a doctor and I need to have my own clinic or work at a hospital. You could be an engineer and be a great sports person. There are so many examples around us who have done brilliantly well in their engineering but are fantastic sports person. You could be a doctor, you could be anything and still write a book because that's your passion, that's what you like doing. You're good with words, that's your skill that you develop. You could be a very good person in marketing and negotiating skills, so pick up a job which utilizes these skills. Your education is just one aspect of it, and trust me, you don't want to spend 80,000 hours of that one single life that you have doing something you don't like just because you got educated in it. Mark my words, it's all about living a life really happily and satisfyingly. You might not earn too much money at the age of 22, 23 by following what you like doing or trying to build a career in that, but you will find happiness, and once you find happiness, the money will flow. I don't think there is lack of money in any industry right now, provided you are good at what you do and you are really passionate about what you do. It does not bore you, it does not tire you, and you don't feel demotivated by anything that happens, good or bad, in that particular industry. So pick your passion. Don't just go on education. Remember, 80,000 hours is what you have on stake. Don't mess it up by just picking up a job purely based on your education. There are far too many streams you can check, far too many technologies, far too many domains, far too many openings for you to try things into. Follow what your heart says and don't just follow what your books have said this entire life. That's gonna be my message for all the young guys out there freshly starting their careers. Wake up, 80,000 hours at stake. Don't take them for granted. I hope you liked this video. Follow me back if you did. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on my Facebook fan page. I would love to help you build your careers, not just right now, but even going forward. Thank you for listening to me, and I hope you really take this message. Remember, 80,000 hours at stake. Decide what you have to do. It's on you.